Ladies, today we're introducing a bias project, and the bias that we're looking at today is with graphs and figures. These can be tables, they can be histograms, bar graphs, pie charts, but we're going to be looking at dot plots if you can find them. We're going to be looking at how data can be misleading and misrepresented. So right here, I'm looking at the New York Times, very reliable data, not questioning their numbers in any way. So here we go. We have this is coronavirus as of July 27th, 2020. And you can see the number of cases. So this red line is the 7-day average, and the pink histogram there is that daily number of cases. So as we're looking at this, you can see cases are going up, although they've remained steady over the past week or so. Now let's look at New York. Currently, New York is being touted as having one of the best rates of coronavirus and the fact that they've really controlled the outbreak. Okay, so when you look at this graph, I want you to think about, what does this graph make you feel? As you're looking at these numbers, is New York doing a good job at controlling the outbreak? Are they not doing a good job? Is it different from the United States? Is it the same? So think about that. Now I'm going to show you Washington. Here's Washington's data. Is Washington doing a good job at controlling the virus? What does this graph make you feel? Okay, now we can't see the exact numbers. So now what I want to do is show you the exact numbers. Let's look at July 25th. So new cases, 605, 7-day average, 856. Okay, not great. Let's look at New York. Oh, theirs is way lower. But wait, July 25th, new cases 748, 7-day average 701. Well, our 7-day average was worse, about 150 cases worse, but that's just 150. When I look at this graph, I think that there's a big difference. Why? Scaling. If you look at this, 0 is here, 5,000 is here, 10,000 is here. If you look at Washington State, on the same graph of the same size, you have 0, 500, 1,000. So you'll see that the scaling gives you a different impression of what the graph is actually saying, what the numbers are actually doing. Is New York Times trying to pull one over on you? No, they probably just need to zoom it in so you could actually see the data. But it's important to look at the representation and the scaling when you're trying to see, well, are we doing better? Those numbers aren't that different, yet it looks like we're doing worse. Maybe we are, but it's hard to tell when you're looking at graphs that are scaled differently. So this is what I want you to do. You're going to find any sort of bias that you see in graphs. Could be due to scaling, could be due to resizing, anything. Could be a misinterpretation of the data. So you're going to find graphs either from coronavirus and COVID or graphs dealing with Black Lives Matter that somehow misrepresent what the numbers are actually being said, whether it was an intentional or not. Thanks, ladies.